Good afternoon, Flosstube. It is 2020. Happy New Year. January 11th, Saturday, a little bit after noon in the crazy weather state of Texas. Yesterday, it was in the 80s, humid, hot. A tornado band moved through last night. Thankfully, as far as I know, no one was hurt. And now this morning, we had snow. Nothing stuck on the ground because it's above freezing, but it was beautiful snowflakes for a little while this morning, and now it's cold. So always changing, never staying the same here in our amazing state. I have missed you. Happy to be back. And for once, I have so much to talk about, I may split this into 2 videos. But if I do that, I think I will do the second video next weekend to give me a little more time to show progress. That stitchy bug that had left me during my grief is back. And now I wish I had 10 times more time to stitch. I want to stitch everything. So I will show you where I am on 3 of my projects. Then I have to share some happy mail, which I do have permission to share. And then I have a couple of tools or storage options to show you related to Christmas haul. And so it will be a fun video. If I bump into a second video next week, I will share a couple of books that I am enjoying, one that I have completed, which is the beginning of a series, and I will also talk more about whips that I hope to finish. That will be the next video. Now, I should have balloons and confetti and some kind of excitement going on here because I have passed 1,000 subscribers on this channel. Friends, I did not ever expect that to happen, and I am blown away. But I want to thank you all for your love and support, and my goodness, everything is possible. So thank you so much. There will be a giveaway, but I have a feeling that will be in February because of a lot that is going on in this month of January. I want to get together some very nice things to share with my friends who have subscribed and loved me for this channel. So I want to give myself time to get that together. But thank you so much. As I said, I'm just blown away. So let me show you our progress for the last few weeks. I think it's been about 3 weeks. You know that I have set this as a focus for a finish. Bothy threads designed sampler by Moira, Blackburn. It is called Country Cottage. This came home with me from our trip to Edinburgh. And I've had it, I guess, a couple of years, at least a year. And I had gotten stuck there for a while, but all of a sudden, it was something I wanted to pick up. And so I've got to show you, please excuse the wrinkles, how far we have gotten. So I think I showed you, see if we can get a good light. This bottom border is finished. The yellow tulips are finished, and the lighting is not showing my beautiful colors. This is where I will put my name and the year that it is completed. I'm definitely saving that for the very last. And then this is when I think I hit the fun. The last time you and I talked, I was debating about changing brown birds to blue, which, oh, I wish you could see this better, which I decided to do. I'm very happy with that band as it has turned out. And then I moved up and did the little lady and the fence and the flowers. And then, of course, I had already done the door and a couple of the windows, but I bumped over here and did the little funny man and his flowers and fence. And then I did the alphabet. There will be more alphabet above that. And then in the last few nights, I have been working on the darling little pink house. So I completed these windows. And if you can see those bricks, Guys, I've got to learn how to film looking down on a project so that you don't see my face and you see the stitching. But these bricks are a blend of a yellowish gold and a coral pink, but it makes it look so three-dimensional. I just love those bricks. So this will be the beginning of the roof here, and I am really hoping this weekend, optimistically, to finish the bricks. I had hoped to finish the house, but there probably is no way. And then the roof, of course. And we'll move up to the last few bands. Is that not the most cheerful sampler you've ever seen? I'm just in love with it again. This is the fabric that I have bought before at Hobby Lobby. That is a, oh my goodness, it's a linen in a natural. So it's not an expensive linen, but it has been really nice to work on, and I love the color with my floss colors. If you remember, this kit had come with an Aida, and I like Aida very much, but the way the stitches looked on that color Aida, I was not pleased, and so I started over. So focus for a finish. I'm well aware that doing this border all the way around 3 more sides may take a while, but I am committed to finish. And as we've spoken before, I cannot wait to get up to the animals above the house, where you see we have sheep and deer and more bluebirds and a little more alphabet. But fun, fun. Can't wait to finish that, and I will get it framed quickly, I think, because I want to see it hanging. The next project that you've seen me work on is my needlepoint stocking by Primavera Needleworks. This came from the shop in London, Liberty of London. And as we've talked about, I've never needlepointed, well, since I was a teenager. And we won't talk about how long ago that has been. You also know that I have not been using a frame, and so I do have some warping, but somehow I'm going to learn how to block this. I'm so excited with how much has been done on this, and it would probably be almost finished if I had not lost my needle. I've got to buy some more tapestry needles. The ones I bought when I was out are not quite big enough. These are a 22, so I must need something like a 20 or an 18. I'm not sure how those needles go, but here is my stocking. So the top part is totally finished, and you can see that the mountains and the trees are mostly finished. This house is complete except for a tiny little part of the chimney. The little red house, I believe, is complete. Yes, it is. I love the red house. And then I was moving down into the frozen pond when I lost my needle. I'm really surprised they only gave me one in this kit. But you can see the yellow house will be close to finished. And my plan is just to keep moving down. Let me see if I can show you the bottom the way I usually do. So this, we will move down to what's left. There's a lot still left, don't get me wrong, but this was my stitch that worked so beautifully in the car, which is why the needle's lost, because it fell somewhere into the depths of the seat. And it was also wonderful for my lunch hour at work, because you are following the colors on the canvas, not following a pattern. So I will not put this aside until it is finished. It's too much fun, and I want to see the final product. So I commend needlework to you, Needlepoint, if you want to try something fun. Then my last project to share today is a SAL that I'm participating in with several lovely ladies, the Distracted Stitcher, Kurahi Stitcher, and I know there is a third stitcher. I've got to find her channel name and share it with you. I'm embarrassed. But this is Dimensions Gold, and it is called Christmas village ornaments. The sale started around Christmas time, maybe the first of the year, and I ordered my kit to participate with the ladies. I don't do stitch-alongs because I just run out of time, but these appeal to me for a lot of reasons. So let me show you the progress, and I would love to show this to you soon as a completion. The one I'm working on is Rudolph's Tree Farm, and I'll show you again that picture. But I just completed the adorable horse, and I'm working on his sleigh. This is a man who's waving from the door, and so there are a lot of details that will have to be added, but you'll see that I'm pretty close to finishing the bottom part of the ornament. And maybe this top part would not be too far away. These colors and the way Dimensions has you stitch those is just lovely. And I love the way the light is coming from the top of the little barn structure. There will be that kind of light coming from this door. So delightful stitching, and I'm enjoying the Ada, guys. I guess I needed that break. But I did also want to show you how I measured and divided this so that I'll have the right amount for 6 ornaments. I just measured very carefully and stitched the dividing line for them. And of course, the folded line here is the bottom, or the top as it may be. So I will eventually have 6 beautiful ornaments. Thank you to you ladies for starting that, because I would never have looked at these. But I want to show you the one I chose. It's the Tree Farm here. Curry Stitcher is working on this one. And I'm trying to remember, Distracted Stitcher, look at this pink house. I must do that one maybe next. I'm not sure. Ugh, so much fun. I love all of them. The church, I love the blue house. So, can't go wrong, and such value for your money because everything is in this kit, including the gold floss to make the cording and the white felt to back them with. Everything. There's no way I'm going to have 6 ornaments before next Christmas, but I would be thrilled if I had 2 ready to hang on the tree, because I've gotten lazy lately about making ornaments. So this one is still available everywhere if you're interested. And I don't feel like it's Christmas stitching. It's just been very fun stitching, and I think the colors are so bright and beautiful that I'll carry it all into the new year. So there is that. Now let me show you my new tool that we actually stumbled on as we were doing some Christmas shopping at TJ Maxx. No, excuse me, Tuesday morning. This is a different OttLite. It is an LED. And there are 2 things. Well, it was on a really reasonable price, $19.99, which to me is amazing for an OttLite. But let me show you the lamp itself. So for me, it will sit on a table if I need it, but it will also sit by a chair and be kind of over my shoulder. I can't demonstrate this because it's not plugged in, but there are 3 levels of light, and all you have to do is tap this. So the first time you tap it, I believe it comes on the brightest. Then tap again, medium, tap again, low. The light is beautiful and very helpful when you're stitching on something where you need a lot of light. And look how small. I almost think I could travel with this if I could figure out a safe way to pack it, because it's very adjustable. It can go straight up, which you probably wouldn't do. And you know, you can make it pretty compact. So I'm just in love with my new toy. It is, let's see what the model is called. Model 205 WGO. or maybe that's a 0, WG0, I believe it is. So flex neck LED desk lamp. I am thinking this would be very helpful for beading because you are going to have to be working on a table. And it says the height adjusts from 6 inches to 15.24. Let me show you that picture. I can't imagine why you'd put it all the way down. I guess maybe that would be for travel, if that little neck wouldn't get broken. So very, very helpful at my age, and with lighting sometimes not what I'm expecting. Okay, now I'm going to show you one storage, one tool, and then I'll talk about Happy Mail. So if you've watched Crafting Between Stitches, Samantha, on her Flosstube, such an amazing stitcher, she has talked before about putting her projects in these storage boxes because when you open the lid, you have lots of space for all your pattern, floss, and so forth. So when I started stitching the ornaments, I decided that I would get a box, a Christmas box actually, for the Christmas ornament Sal, and put them all in there so that it all stays together since I'm going to be working on it for so long. And Samantha very graciously sent me one of these thread organizers, and that is part of my Happy Mail. And so this fits right in the box, and as I use a color, I'm putting it on here so that it doesn't get lost in the shuffle or tangled. You can also put your needles here if you want to. I have not done that. I may if I get some more needles. But I love the fact that it's right here for me and fits right in that box. So thank you, Samantha. We may be collecting boxes when there are sales at Michael's and Hobby Lobby. So she had seen my video about my mom and then about my dog. Samantha is a big dog lover, as am I, and of course she still enjoys having her own mom nearby. Well, I came home one day from work and it had been a rough day, and there was a beautiful package in the chair waiting for me, and I saw who it was from and the tears just came. So I do have her permission to share her Cheer Me Up package, but oh, the generosity over and above anything I could even imagine. First, I want to show you this adorable needle minder, the little heart tree, and I've been using it on my sampler. Look at the cute little button on the back. Thank you, Samantha. And then the most gorgeous floss. Let me figure out how I can hold this up for you. Let's start with this one. She had hand dyed this one herself. Would you look? Can we get a good light at that beautiful variation of blues and purples? There has to be a special project for that. And then some Mo's Sale. And I don't buy Mo's Sale yet. I haven't gotten in on that, but now look what I have. These blues. I've really got to find a project. Look at these beautiful blues. It looks like Hawaii or the beautiful ocean. And then a couple of, well, this one is color and cotton. It's called Dark Indigo. Isn't that beautiful? And this is Victorian Motto Sampler Shop. And this one is called Kansas Sky. Look at those blues. So I'm in blue heaven here. Such gorgeous hand-dyed flosses. I'm just going to have fun with blue. And then, as if that were not enough Cheer Me Up package, along with the beautiful floss organizer, she has sent me, and I am not sure I'm pronouncing this properly, but it is a French designer, Jardin Privé. And this one is called Marquise. But this is not the most adorable you have ever seen. I know exactly which room I want to hang this in because I'm redoing a front bedroom as a craft room, and I'm using pinks and grays, but look at those details. Just nothing not to love. And it actually uses DMC threads. I'm so thrilled. And then this beautiful Riola's kit, which matches another one that I have that is apples in a basket. They will be companions. And I'm working on that one. I need to pull that back out. We've shown you before. I've shown you before, but so has Samantha, how beautifully these Riola's kits are packaged. And then a kit I never thought I would own because I was too cheap to buy it and never had found it actually in a store. The Gorgeous Castle. What is it called? Does it have a name? Goodness, it doesn't say the name of the castle, but look at this. I mean, people. Beautiful, beautiful full coverage. Now I've got to do a lot of stitching to finish some whips before I'm going to allow myself to open this. But this is going to be a delightful, long time project. I'm just overwhelmed with your generosity, Samantha. And each time I stitch one of these kits or the beautiful graph or use your blue floss, I will think of you and appreciate the stitching community and the generous hearts of the people involved. And yes, it cheered me and I think gave me a lot of that stitchy bug back that I had lost. So thank you so much. As you can see, I have more than I can stitch if I live to be 110, which I hope I do live to stitch all the things. But come back to see me. Hopefully I'll be posting in another week. I'll be showing progress on these 3 and also whips that I want to finish this year that are so close to being finished. I hope your January is going well. Stay warm, stay safe, and come back soon. See you in about a week.